Okay, so let's dive into this a little bit more. We were talking about this yesterday, the comparisons between Jasson Dominguez and some other folks, and particularly Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle. And for just a little perspective, I have a bunch of players here, and I'm gonna give you the stats for their first 3 seasons, and started at young as well. Now, keep in mind, Jasson Dominguez is going to start next year at his age 20. He turns 20 on February, but he's been compared quite a bit to Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle. So, just for perspective, I want to dive into some of these numbers, and you'll know all these players. So, all notable players, and I'll name each one after I go over the stats. So, I totally get the hype and excitement around Jasson Dominguez and the potential that he has as well, but a lot of cases that can be a dangerous comparison. So, I just urge caution when people want to do that. But let's go over the first, and these are the first 3 seasons of this player. Age 20, 21, and 22. Okay, age 20, 293 average, 26 homers, 64 RBIs, 917 OPS, and 16 stolen bases. Age 21, 280, 41 home runs, 101 RBIs, 883 OPS, 37 stolen bases. Age 22, 250 average, 14 homers, 29 RBIs. This is a COVID season too, so no, actually, it's not. No, it's not. Actually, it is COVID season, 2020. 250, 14, 29, 987 OPS, and 8 stolen bases. So an abbreviated season. A couple of these folks played during COVID, so people that get off the slow starts are just in trouble. So take that with a grain of salt. But that player is Ronald Acuna. Okay? Next up, age 19, 217, 5 homers, 13 RBIs, only 31 games though. He was called up in the summertime. 709 OPS. Age 20, 231 average, 18 home runs, 70 RBIs, 745 OPS. Age 21, 271 batting average, 31 home runs, 90 RBIs, 836 OPS. So got a little bit better every year as he got older. And age 19, he was a World Series hero, almost hero. That's Andrew Jones. Okay? By the way, this type of stuff I do on a regular basis, so I like to spur discussion. We'll discuss this more in the live stream, so hopefully you'll join the live stream. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel, so I don't want you to miss good stuff. Next up, age 19, 292 average, 22 homers, 70 ribbies, 923 OPS. Age 20, 282 batting average, 34 home runs, 110 ribbies, 949 OPS. Age 21, 351 average, 13 homers, 37 ribbies, 1.185 OPS. That was 2020, COVID season. Juan Soto. Next up, age 19, 264 batting average, 16 home runs, 61 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, 748 OPS. Age 20, 300 batting average, 22 homers, 80 ribbies, 16 stolen bases, 847 OPS. Age 21, 327 average, 22 homers, 100 RBIs, 18 stolen bases, 926 OPS. Ken Griffey Jr. Next up, age 22, 238 batting average, 3 homers, 34 ribbies, 686 OPS. This is a switch hitter, just like Dominguez. Age 23, 280 average, 5 homers, 26 RBIs, 760 OPS. Age 24, 268 average, 12 homers, 68 RBIs, 734 OPS. Bernie Williams. Okay? I would be thrilled if Jasson Dominguez turned out to be as good as Bernie Williams was. Okay? Next up, another switch hitter. Age 21. And the first year I bring up is this person's rookie year. So, the first 3 years of their career. 283 average, 27 homers, 88 RBIs, 803 OPS. Age 22, 293 average, 27 homers, 95 RBIs, 836 OPS. Age 23, 295 average, 25 homers, 99 RBIs, 844. Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. Next up, one of the comparisons. Age 19, 220 average, 5 homers, 16 RBIs, 672 OPS. Age 20, 326 batting average, 30 homers, 83 RBIs, 49 stolen bases, 963 OPS. Age 21, 323 average, 27 homers, 97 ribbies, 33 stolen bases, 988 OPS. Mike Trout. Next up, age 19, 267 average, 13 homers, 65 ribbies, 792 OPS. Age 20, 311 average, 23 homers, 87 ribbies, 924 OPS. Age 21, .295 average, 21 homers, 92 ribbies, 895 OPS. That's the Mickey Mantle. And lastly, I'm going to give you 4 seasons because there's only 4 seasons in this guy's career. Age 24, rookie year. 314 average, 16 homers, 68 ribbies, 37 doubles, 880 OPS. Age 25, COVID year. 199 average, 7 homers, 19 ribbies, 6 doubles, 632 OPS. Age 26, 302 batting average, 24 homers, 90 ribbies, 35 doubles, 8 triples, 912 OPS. And lastly, age 27, 262 average, 27 homers, 62 ribbies, 19 doubles, and 807 OPS. Brian Reynolds. So, just want to put that in perspective. The first 3 or 4 years of these guys' careers. So, when we put expectations on a guy like Jasson Dominguez, you got to be careful. You got to be careful because you see the fluctuation. Some guys were slower starters like Trout and some of these other folks, and then some of the other ones were just right out the gate like Eddie Murray and Juan Soto. So, and if Jasson Dominguez keeps progressing, keep in mind he's only had 5 or 6 games at Double-A. Most of his stats were at Low A and High A. So, got to keep progressing at the levels. Like Anthony Volpe didn't really show, even with a slow start at each level, he ramped up progression and he increased production at every level. He improved at every level. So that's the type of progress we need to see from Jasson Dominguez too. Which is why I keep saying Brian Reynolds is the finished product of what we want Dominguez to be. Reynolds shows us his speed profile, his switch hitting acumen, okay? His average is there, okay? And it doesn't need to be 325 or whatever. Hardly any of these guys are hitting 300s. Hardly any of them. There's only a couple 300 seasons in this whole thing. So if you go back and watch the video again, you're only going to see a couple. So doubles, triples, defensive acumen, all these guys. So I think every one of them was a Gold Glover or close to it, or a multiple Gold Glover. Ken Griffey, I don't know, 10 times, 15 times. So, but these are the types of stats, and you let me know what you think. Is it reasonable to compare this kid to Trout or... I mean, Trout's got 350 home runs. He's age 31. Okay, his 162-game average is 40 home runs and 104 RBIs. That's insanity. Okay, that's insanity. But again, this kid can retire right now and probably go to the Hall of Fame. Okay, but he's probably going to surpass Mickey Mantle. He's probably going to be up there with Willie Mays, like at the center field position. He'll probably be 600 plus home runs if he keeps at this rate, and close to he has almost 1,000 RBIs already. So, but this is, I mean, I don't want to place unfair expectations on Dominguez. I'm excited as his talent too, but keep in mind, if the Yankees want to capitalize on the prime years of the guys we have here now, it might cost a guy like Jasson Dominguez. It might hurt, and there's no guarantee in the world that he's going to be as good as some of these guys are. None. Zero. So, yes, it's a gamble. I totally get it. And I totally understand people's reasons as to why they don't want to part with him. The talent's there. Okay? They also have Spencer Jones coming up. They also have Erison Pereira coming up. And I guess some of these guys, I mean, I don't see how they can get a guy like Brian Reynolds without, or any of those Arizona Diamondbacks outfielders without a guy like Dominguez. I just don't see it. Now, the Arizona Diamondbacks wouldn't need him. The Pirates would. So it makes a trade with the Pirates more fitting. And I just read an article this morning that their focus right now is Brian Reynolds, trading for this guy. So his price is high, but he might wait it out and see if he can get these guys to come to a compromise. So, which excites me, but again, I'm not getting overly excited until it actually happens, if it happens. So until then, we got to see what else they got to do. They got to still have to. Well, they still want to address the bullpen and get another lefty in there. So there's still moves to be made, and they have roster spots to clean up. They're at 43 right now. They have 3 roster spots, and the Aaron Judge press conference is Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow. But that doesn't mean the roster spot has to be cleared by tomorrow. At least I don't think so. But it has to be. The roster spots have to be at 40 when spring training starts. So there's a while. And again, any trade they make is probably going to be a 3-for-1, 4-for-1, 5-for-2, or something like that. So they will clear roster spots probably with one trade. Very rarely is it going to be a 1-for-1 type of thing. So that's the other good thing. He can, clean up this roster spot issue pretty quickly. But let me know what you think of this, folks. I wanted to give you these stats because I want you to think about it. If you these I got right from their player profiles. So everything on here is right from there. So let me know what you think, guys and gals. Let's talk about it, and I'll talk to you next time. Oh, shit.